All right, you brought some models here that I'd like to share with our viewers. I always think it's a great show and tell to help us understand more. So tell us what you just grabbed.
So this is kind of an example that we use for patient explanation of procedures, so it's a little crude, but this shows an aneurysm. So this is the aorta coming down from the chest, and these are the arteries going to the kidney, and you can see this ballooning out that's occurred. That artery is about the size dilated, generally 2.5 times normal.
Okay.
When the artery gets to be 2.5 times normal, that's when the risk of rupture starts really going up. So if you're a woman, your artery is going to be a lot smaller when it gets to that 2.5 size. So in a woman, generally 4.5 to 5 centimeters is something that we would treat. But in a man, generally it's more like 5.5 centimeters. And that's related to the size of the artery that you start with. And then it comes down into more normal arteries here. And for some reason, these aneurysms tend to be localized in the aorta. But it's important to understand that aneurysms can occur anywhere in the body as well. We're focusing today on aortic aneurysms, but they can occur in the brain, they can occur in the carotid arteries and the kidney arteries and so on. But by far the most common area is actually in different parts of the aorta. We talked earlier in the show about the thoracic aorta. And this is an example of a thoracic aortic aneurysm. And you can see the critical branches going up to the brain arteries here. And these aneurysms, this aneurysm's shown in a very simple tube-like part of the aorta where it doesn't show any branches. But if this same aneurysm were to occur right here, you can see it'd be very complicated because it would be involving all these critical branches.
So location is
really important.
So the location
is very important regarding risk of treatment and what we have to go through for treatment.
Got it.
Similarly, if we go back to the abdomen here, you can see that there are branches coming off of here. So if we were to treat this aneurysm, we don't just have to deal with the aneurysm, but we have to deal with the branches as well. And when we talk more about treatment, we'll go into that a little bit more.
So size, location all play a major part in terms of how critical it can be.